I'm acutely aware of the high risk moms
me too.
that are out there, but I'm also aware of the moms that aren't high risk and want to be able to normalize their everyday kind of relationship with whether it's everyday wine or on the weekend. So, you know, what's normal versus what's acceptable, I think is an interesting point too.
All comes down to self-reflection and knowing yourself and your limits, and like, you know,
and the confidence.
And some people have families with a history of addiction, and
That's
you
right.
have to be careful of stuff like that. And you know, it's easier for some people to put down the glass and say I've had enough than other people. So it really just is about yourself. Like right now with the programs I'm going through with study, I have to drink wine every single night and I have to taste it and submit notes. So it's so much more than just sitting down and being like, I'm gonna pop this bottle and enjoy it. I've got to sit down, I've got to concentrate on it, I've got to do an essay on it, and so I'm drinking every day. So it's and I'm sure Catherine can definitely relate. It's definitely about balance.
I mean, living in wine country, it is very odd that I don't drink wine. I think a lot of people find that very weird when they hear it that I don't drink wine. I still always bring a bottle of wine because so many people like to sit and enjoy drinking the wine, as opposed to, I feel like when they're drinking other alcohols, it's kind of for a different purpose, whereas everyone really likes just connecting over a glass of wine. So I always bring wine anyways, even though I don't really drink it.
I feel like wine, there's a sense of like sophistication, and you're like drinking it to enjoy that experience or not, but that's where like I'm trying to go with it, but you know.
It's a sipping drink.
Right, it's a sipping drink.
Yeah. You have to have a limit, for one, and not seeking that feeling of being drunk. That's kind of where the limit is, that you can enjoy a glass of wine without seeking out that.
The goal being
that feeling of being drunk.
Absolutely.
So do you think that wine is more normalized because of the internet and the culture kind of like surrounding it in this generation?
I think that wine is something that, I mean, even simply in its serving size, you have a bottle and its ability for the fact that you can't keep that bottle forever. It's gonna go off. It's shareable. It's sociable.
It's more social.
It's something that is designed to be shared and enjoyed as a group and hopefully talked about and maybe thought about a little bit more.
And I think it's all about the enjoyment of the evening, the slowing down of the evening. Now our friends have come, there's a social aspect to it, you know?
Yeah. It's funny, I didn't think about any of that until I was chatting with Rhea about the development of this wine, the creation of this wine, and when she was talking about the smoke and how it affected the grapes, I thought, wow, I normally just pour wine in a glass and enjoy the taste, but to enjoy the time and place and how it was created, it gives you the time and place in a bottle feeling, and I've been a lot more mindful with my wine drinking and, you know, choosing to spend a couple more dollars on a wine that I really enjoy versus getting like 2 bottles for the weekend. It's like one really nice one. I admit there was a time over the summer where it was like, buy a box of wine because it'll be easy because it's in the fridge, and I'm in the box, like not even a box of 12 like bottles. I'm like the mom who had like the juice box.